estate. Every Friday at 12 noon Eastern Time. Grow your real estate business. You're watching State of Real Estate. Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of State of Real Estate. My name is John Christmon. The show is brought to you by the Tampa School of Real Estate. We're here every Friday. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell icon, and whenever it is that we go live, you'll get notifications. Or if you want to head over to tampaschool.com, that's tampaschool.com. You can drop in your email on there, and we'll send you notifications whenever it is that we go live. And we are worldwide. We are the Tampa School of Real Estate, but that's just where we're headquartered from. We've had students from 37 countries around the world, so I would say this. I would say we're pretty well known. We started not being that well known, not even known in Tampa. Now we're known with students in over 37 countries around the world, as well as every single state in the country. Canada, Mexico, and a bunch of other countries as well. But how did we get to that point to become known? Personally, how did I get to the point where I'm become known by anybody who knows me? There's people that I do not know. This is how you really know that you're known, when there's people that know you and you don't know them. How does that happen? How do people know you and you don't even know who they are? It's a really crazy thing for me at first when that first started happening. And look, I'm no like celebrity, I'm no like movie star or anything like that. I've got some videos about real estate on YouTube that occasionally someone's like, oh, you're the guy from YouTube. You're the guy from the videos. Yeah, that's me, John Christmon, a.k.a. the guy from the videos. And that's what I got known as, the guy from the videos. What kind of videos? The real estate videos. But because people knew me as the guy from the real estate videos, maybe they knew I was with Tampa School of Real Estate if they were thinking about starting a real estate career. Or maybe they just saw videos I had shared of myself on Facebook that they just knew that I was in real estate, or they knew that I knew a lot about real estate. And one of the other key things right here on this slide as the reason, part of the reason why we're able to get to this point is right here. Regular. Get yourself some fiber so you could be regular. So you could be regular for your audience. So you could be regularly occurring. Because people like people that stick around. When you stick around, people like that. It's like, oh, I could rely on him or her because he's been doing real estate forever. Now, you might be new to real estate. You might say, well, how do I get known that I've been in real estate? You won't. This does not happen overnight. And this is the number one reason why people don't get known, is they give up. They quit. They stop. Because they might only have a couple people that watched the video or saw the post, or a couple people that pressed liked, or whatever it is. And oh, this is a waste of my time. And that's what trying to get known feels like. It feels like a waste of time until you are known. And look, whether you're trying to get known on a global scale, or you're just trying to get known in the minds of your potential clients, it's not that different. It's going to be very similar getting known at any level. I mean, it's bigger. There's, of course, some things different if you're trying to get known on an international scale. But a lot of those same tactics that people are using to get known on a large scale, you could use to get known on a small scale. You know, there's that new concept that, if we're talking about getting known, we've got to mention this. And I don't mean a virus, I mean viral explosion. Think of that virus and how viral that went. Why do they call it that? Because it explodes, and that's what an idea can do. An idea can explode. A headline can explode. A video can explode. And when it does that, where it explodes in popularity, we call that going viral. I don't know, people still call it that? That sounds like such a dirty word now, viral. But viral is where you're pulling people in from all directions. Because you're expanding yourself out in all directions. You're shining a beacon to draw people in, to become a magnet, to pull people into you. But is that going to happen? Sitting there watching your phone, waiting for it to ring? All right, one of these leads are going to call me someday. How do they even know your phone number? How do they even know who you are? Well, are you known? Because if you're known, they probably know your phone number. At least if they know you, they could probably Google you and find your phone number. If not, let's step up your internet game. If you're a real estate professional, let's make it so people can find you through the internet to get in contact with you. Because that's how they could find you, but that's not necessarily how you get known. That's one of the things I see a lot of real estate agents do when they're getting started, is they'll go make a profile on Zillow, on Realtor.com, and all these different websites that they potentially can. They go make all these different profiles because they want to get known. You're not getting known by doing that. You're creating opportunities for people to find you. But they're only going to find you if they know who you are, because that's the only reason they're going to look for you. With as many other people out there that have a real estate license, with as many people that know somebody with a real estate license, for as many real estate professionals who are going above and beyond to make sure the whole world even knows who it is that they are, you might look at that and say, well, how do I even compete? How do I get known when there's already so many well-known real estate professionals? But here's the thing, they're not well-known. Even the most well-known professionals are not really known by your personal sphere, by the people that know you. And it's just like we could take away stuff from the very high level. If you're trying to get known on an international scale, we could take away stuff from like face-to-face conversations as well. And this is all pretty universally applicable across the board for a lot of the same principles, is that you want to be in front of more people. You want to be in front of more people because more people aren't going to put themselves in front of you. People aren't going to line up for you unless you get known. And this doesn't mean that you're having some sort of advertising budget. This doesn't mean that you're putting up billboards all over town, because this starts with getting known by the people who already know you. As I mentioned at the beginning, because you don't want to put yourself in a position where there's somebody who already knows you. They just don't know you. It's not well known that you're in real estate. We call this being a secret agent. It sounds cool. You know, you see these spy movies and you're like, ooh, I want to be a secret agent. I want to be cunning. I want to be quick. I want to be undetectable. I want to be in the shadows. But while I'm in the shadows and no one even knows I'm there, I'm making these crazy things happen. It seems neat. It's a cool concept. But no one's hiring the real estate agent hanging out in the shadows. Just imagine yourself there, like under, like hiding behind a tree, like, hey. Hey, what's up? You need a realtor? No? No, okay. And you just go back into hiding. You get back under your rock because you're a secret agent. I don't want people to know I'm in real estate. What if they want to call me? I don't want to answer my phone. I don't want to return a text message. I don't want to have to respond to an email. I just want commissions. I just want to hide out in the shadows and wait for a commission and then pounce at the commission. So that's not how you do real estate well. And maybe you could kind of hang out in the shadows, identify a deal, and say, ooh, I'm going to go in there, I'm going to close in on that person, and then you go pounce. But then what if that person doesn't want to be pounced on? What if that person doesn't even know who you are? Who's this creep coming out of the shadows trying to pounce on me and my business and my financial future? People are smart. We might not have the highest education level. We might not have the highest grade level of being able to read, but here's one thing people can read is people. And even if they don't know it, they get a feeling. They get a feeling. Everybody gets these feelings. It's almost like it's ingrained in us to a certain degree to read people, but it's just because we experience life on a daily basis and we've been wronged before. We've had issues before. We've been put down before. And we could see patterns. We're very pattern and routine oriented. So if you're fake, people are going to figure it out. And all they got to do is Google you to figure it out, because they could probably find some reviews about you if you're fake for too long. Because even if you're trying to be a secret agent, you won't be a secret agent. Because if you're a bad secret agent, they're going to let the world know. If you're a good secret agent, they're not going to tell anybody. Because they're like, well, obviously this person wants to stay secret, so I'm not going to tell my friends and family they're a realtor. I'm surprised I even figured out they're a realtor myself. But if you give them a bad experience, oh, I'm going to let the world know that you're pretending to be a real estate agent. You're acting like you know what you're doing and you got no idea. I'm going to let everyone know. I'm going to put it on Google. I'm going to put it on Facebook. I'm going to put it on this. I'm going to put it on that. I'm going to put it on your Zillow. I'm going to put it on your Realtor.com. I'm going to put it on all these different places so people search your name. They're going to see my story about how terrible you are. And that's the risk you run as a secret agent. Now, we might be saying, well, John, what do you mean? How am I more likely to provide a bad experience if I'm a secret agent? I just want to be in the shadows. I don't want to be in the limelight. I don't want any attention. Why does that make me a bad agent? Well, your job as a real estate professional is to get attention on properties. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean attention on yourself, but if you're not confident in the skin it is that you're in, let's get you there. Because if you're not confident and comfortable in who it is that you are and what it is that you could do for your clients, the service it is that you could provide, you're going to hide in the shadows. Ooh, we're getting deep on you now, huh? We're maybe having some counseling sessions. Are you kicked back on a couch with your feet up so we could talk about this, of why you're trying to hide the fact from your family, your friends, from the people who could be helping lift you up, the fact that you're a real estate agent? And you might be saying, well, John, I told them once, one time, or I made a social media post about it. What about all the people who didn't like your social media post? What about the people who didn't see that? What about the people that don't follow you on social media? What about the people that are too busy for social media? And you might say, well, no, I'm sure they saw the photo. They just probably didn't like it because I got to make a good post if people are going to like it. No, people just didn't see it. They didn't see it, or they did see it and they didn't care, or didn't register, or didn't make sense because it wasn't in the moment. It wasn't at the right time. Timing is a big part of this. Timing is so important to getting known. Timing. Because you know what? You look at the people that get known, and it's the timing that gives them a big break. Or at least that's the way it seems. They timed it just right, and there it goes. They finally got their big break. But notice how I said that they finally got their big break. What do I mean by that? Well, they finally got their big break. Whoever it is, they got their big break. Who is the overnight success? It wasn't so overnight. There was a lot of intentional action that they did to align themselves to that point. You know, even winning the lottery. I don't think anybody just goes and buys a single lottery ticket and then all of a sudden just wins the lottery. I've talked to people that play the lottery, and they when I say play the lottery, I mean they've got a strategy, they got a system. I pick these numbers and I do this, and I only on Saturdays I choose this and I do this, and I'm like, okay, cool, wow. Because there's a lot it is that they're doing. I mean, yeah, maybe you time it just right and you buy that one ticket at the right time, but chances are that timing's not going to be right. In your mind, it's going to seem perfect because in our mind, we want everything to be perfect. But I've got sad news for you. Nothing is perfect in this world. So how do you have perfect timing if nothing's perfect? How do you make the timing perfect if nothing's perfect? You're just there. It's a concept that I live by. Omnipresence in so many areas of my life. Presence. Omnipresence. Now, what does that omnipresence mean? So present. Being present. All the time. Being present. All the time. How are you present all the time? Well, physically, you cannot be. Not for everyone. You cannot physically be present 100% of the time. But here, you guys want to know something that's crazy? I've got clones of me out there. You're like, that's how you do everything, John. That's how you're able to be a broker and run a real estate school and have a wife and all these things. It's because there's multiple of you. You got the secret for cloning. Actually, I do. You're actually watching it right now. Now, I'm actually in the cloning machine as we speak. I'm in the cloning machine as we speak. And this is not a three-dimensional cloning machine. Unfortunately, this cloning machine is going to make me two-dimensional, and it's actually not going to be able to think. Because it's just going to be a duplicate of me. Now, I had you going there. You thought I had a cloning machine. You thought I had big news today for State of Real Estate guys. We cracked cloning. We had figured it out. But this is as close as we could get. Cameras, videos. And not even necessarily video. Now, this is the closest thing, because I could write an email. I could send a text message. I could do something else like that. I could write an article. And that'll also be around forever as well. That could be used 24/7. That's going to be omnipresent. But that doesn't capture the essence that is me. And being that this is such a people type of business, I'm not saying that you need to be on camera, but I'm saying that if you could put yourself on camera, it's going to do wonders for your real estate career. Because it's going to give you the ability to be present all the time. Because see, once this video is done, it's going to be on our website, tampaschoolrealestate.com. So if you want to go back, watch the recording later, tampaschool.com. Head right over there, tampaschool.com, tsre.us. We got a bunch of different domains to get you there. Just search Tampa School Real Estate or TSRE. You'll find us. And the way you're able to find us is because we're always there. That website, that's always there. As a real estate professional, you need to have a website. So yeah, the videos are cool. And maybe you don't do videos yet, but you need to have a website. So that way you could always be there to serve your clients 24/7, to show them properties. That's how properties get shown today. It's through the internet. Yeah, you might still do an old-fashioned showing where you go take somebody out to an actual house. That usually happens at some point before they make a final decision. But not even always. Isn't that crazy that people are buying houses without even stepping foot in them? And that's not just because of the market. That happens in any market just because of geographical constraints. Because of obligations. Because of the requirement of being present somewhere else. Maybe that's something it is that you want to break out of, that you can't be present with your family because you're having to be present at work. That you cannot be omnipresent. Now I'm not saying to go make a video to go provide to your family. Here you go, guys. It's basically just like me. And I mean, yeah, if that's all they could have of you, I mean, say you're dead and gone. I mean, they'd probably appreciate having some videos of you so they could remember you. But think about this in your business. People could get to know you. People can remember you. People get to understand what you stand for. They'll learn to trust you because they'll be able to see you interacting and engaging, especially if you're a little bit more of an animated person. People like watching that. If you could be entertaining, even better. You might just be the next Joe Rogan or something like that if you're able to actually entertain people when you're in here trying to make clones of yourself. But honestly, I mean, this could be an amazingly effective tool. Because look out there and look at the realtors that are doing videos. Let's just take a moment and let's just wait. Let's just pause and think of realtors it is that you know and that you really know. Maybe you've seen some of these reality TV shows and you know those realtors. You know their names because they're on TV. Well, they're known. And honestly, being on TV, that doesn't even make you omnipresence. Now, once they came up with the on-demand technology, now that's omnipresence. But you guys have something even better, something easier to break into, which is YouTube. Because anybody that's looking for you, you don't have to have a production contract. And honestly, this doesn't even need to be like a TV show type of thing. It could be a quick little 2-minute video that's explaining some process or introducing yourself or some portion of your business where this video can take the place of you. Look, I'd love to sit here 24/7 live in front of a camera to answer your questions, to help you better understand real estate, but I've got a lot of other things going on, so it's limited to just these little bits of time we can do on Wednesdays and Fridays. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. But then these moments are captured and preserved forever so that this same information can benefit others just in a slightly different way. Yes, it's not face-to-face, it's not a direct communication or conversation, but for things such as, informing, and look, maybe you're not sold on the video thing, maybe you don't think you got a face for the camera or whatever it is, don't let that stop you. Don't let that get in the way, but if that is something that's slowing you down, use the written word. Put this in like a blog post or something like that, or emails or things like that, that you could capture these ideas in your head. That's what I'm up here. I wave my arms around a lot, but I'm trying to take these ideas and share them and pull them out of here and help enlighten you with this information. In the same way that you might help a first-time home buyer understand to own a property, in the same way you could help a seller understand why you're the best choice for marketing their property, in the same way that you could convince a buyer that you are the right choice to guide them through this process, you're going to need some sort of marketing to be able to do that. It could be flyers, it could be brochures, it could be emails, it could be letters, some sort of materials. And honestly, once you get past the confidence side of things, and I don't know, maybe it's something that comes naturally to me, but I've also helped a lot of people break past their video timidness and be able to get in front of a camera. So I don't think it is unique to me at all. This is one of the easiest ways to share information with the entire world. Have you noticed that Instagram focuses a lot more on video? Have you noticed that TikTok came out of nowhere? Have you noticed that YouTube seems to be the social media network that doesn't die, that just seems to continue to grow? What is it that these all have in common? Video. We talk about going viral. Where did that term even come from? Viral? Well, I mean, the non-medical, the interpretation of it, meaning that you're exploding and people are getting to know you, that came from videos. That's the first thing, viral videos. Viral YouTube videos, I think, is when people first started using that trend. Because videos can be viral. Because it takes your essence, it takes you and what the presentation it is that you're trying to deliver, and it allows you to put yourself in front of the masses. Anywhere in the planet. Before the camera, before video, before the internet. And before the internet, at least you could make a film. You roll the film and you could send the film, but that's got to send this actual physical thing to the other side of the planet, and then somebody's got to be able to watch it. Now, I mean, we've got phones, tablets, computers. We just type in a few letters and then boom, there's the video. We just click a link that somebody sent us and there's the information. And you have such an opportunity to provide a curated experience and at the same time get people to know you if you embrace the need to get known. If you understand that that's going to be essential to growing your business and even just starting your business a lot of the time. Because people might know you, but do they know you're in real estate? Have you appropriately framed yourself as a real estate expert? Because if they've never seen you do anything real estate before, how are they going to know? There's tons of people that know I'm a real estate expert that I've got no idea who they are. Because they've probably seen a video. They've maybe read an article that I've wrote. They've maybe seen some of my marketing. They've seen other things that say, wow, this John guy really knows a lot about real estate. And if you don't do anything to market yourself in that way, you're relying on your own interactions. Which how many people can you physically meet per day? How many cold calls can you make? How many doors can you knock on? And that might sound really intimidating to you, just going up and talking to strangers, to knocking on strangers' doors, to calling strangers. What if I could just go get on a soapbox and just do it one time, and then it's on the internet forever, unless I want to take it down because I don't like it. But granted, the internet has got a lot of stuff to it, but don't worry about it. Everyone's worried about getting embarrassed on the internet, but honestly, the people that have been the most embarrassed on the internet are now some of the most famous people in the world. And a lot of times people can get past that. So just don't worry too much about making it perfect. So many people get caught up in trying to be perfect, and they don't want to showcase themselves to the world unless they could showcase that perfect image. You go back, you watch my videos. You go back, you go watch a video from me from, like 2015, 2016 when we first started putting videos out. This little timid guy sitting there, got some stupid looking glasses on, had a few extra pounds on me. But you know what? I leave those videos up there today because that's who I was. This is who I am now. And if people see those videos from back then, it's probably something that's valuable to them. And for the people it's not valuable to, they're not seeing the videos. That's the thing. There's so much on the internet. You don't have to worry. If you're afraid of everybody seeing that, you're sharing this with the wrong audience. Yes, there's something you might post on social media so your friends and family see it, but now how do you get beyond that? How do you get yourself out in front of the general public in some way, somehow? And look, you might want to just work with your friends and family. That's okay. You could have a pretty good real estate business off of that. But if you want to take your business to new heights, to new areas, to new levels, where you'll need some new people. And you've got to become a magnet because it's going to wear yourself out. It's going to burn yourself out if you're just the one chasing after these people, trying to cold call and door knock or just meet people or anything like that. It's a great way to get your business going, or at any time your business needs a nice little punch to infuse it and get it going and get it moving up. That's always the direct face-to-face stuff can be really useful, but it's not sustainable. It's not scalable. So if you want to build a bigger business, you have to focus on how is it that you can get known. That's why these real estate agents put themselves on these reality TV shows, is so they could get known as the best real estate professional in the world, obviously, because they're on TV. And now you that are real estate professionals, you know that doesn't make you the best just because you're on TV. But what about the people at home watching these shows? What about the people that see that They think they're the best because why else are they on TV? They're well known. They're famous. They must be the best. And again, that doesn't necessarily always equal it out. But the fact that people know them make them much more likely that they're going to do business with them. So think of ways it is that you could get known. You don't have to even get yourself on TV. You got a screen right in your hand that's not going to stop you from going on there. Unless you say some questionable things. There's a lot of censoring going on with the internet and whatnot right now. Kind of weird. So, just don't say anything that's going to get you canceled or anything like that. But otherwise, you could use this extremely powerful device to get yourself in front of more people than you ever imagined. You don't need a studio. You don't need fancy cameras. You just need a smartphone. You need the camera in there. You need some enthusiasm. You need some information. You need a way you can benefit people, entertaining them, informing them, persuading them. And it's not a question of if that's going to help your business. It's a question of how much do you have to do to get the results it is that you're expecting. How do you do it and how much of it? And honestly, just get yourself out there and get started, because the feedback that you get, you can always take down one of these videos if it's really that bad. But getting that feedback, look, there's a ton of bad YouTube comments. Shout out to all my haters out there on YouTube. I'd say some other bad things about you if this wasn't like a PG show here, but we'll keep it PG. But look, honestly, I don't care. You want to hit the dislike button? Do it. I dare you. Hit that dislike button. It's just going to make me want to go even harder to get more people to press that thumbs up button. Maybe that's just me. Or maybe it's because I realize that's the only way you can handle this. Because I've had some times where I've been almost in the fetal position. Like, why would they say that about me? Didn't they know that's the way the law is here in Florida? I know that. So it's really easy. And honestly, I'll be honest with you. I've got some things that people have said on the internet in comments or whatever, and those things still rattle around in my head. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of them, but that's okay. Because I know there's significantly more people it is out there that I am helping. And that's a sign of people not liking what it is that you're saying. Especially if you're shaking things up a little bit. You're doing something that the average person wouldn't do. You're doing something that's going to make yourself better. Watch people turn on you because they're jealous that you're making strides to improve your life. Because they want to drag you down into the misery with them. You love your job? God, what a weirdo. You love your job? You like going to work? You like making money? Money doesn't even buy happiness. You know that, right? Come on, dude. Don't you know that? Money doesn't buy happiness. It's just some stupid job designed by corporate America to keep you down. Come on, man. And look, I agree with a lot of those things. I'm not a fan of a typical 9-to-5 job, but I'm not just going to sit here and complain about it. I'm going to take action that's going to make my life get better. And one of those essential actions so I can help more people is getting known. If I'm not known, I can't help you. You get anything it is that you want by helping enough people get what they want. Something I learned from Zig Ziglar, a motivational speaker of past, but somebody that really super passionate and very much about putting the service of others before yourself. And it's like some sort of oracle, because it's almost like he knew there would be the internet and reviews and anybody, literally anybody, even if you're not even a business, you could just be some influencer or whatever it is you are on the internet. And you could have a worldwide voice. That's unbelievable when you think about it compared to even in the most recent of history. Even in the current world, not everybody on this planet has a free voice. So be thankful that you do. Be thankful that you have an outlet where you could reach as many people as you want to. So look, that's about all the time we've got for today. I hope this is going to help get yourself out there to get you more known by more people. I promise you this is going to be something that in the long run will blow up your business beyond levels it is that you don't know. And that's why big companies have big advertising budgets. Now, you starting off as a new real estate agent, you might not have a big advertising budget, but you could take a lot of those same actions and a lot of the same ideas of getting yourself known by more people to grow your real estate business. So thank you for tuning in today. We'll be back next week. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And if you want to learn more information that's more related to growing your real estate business, building a real estate business, making money with your real estate license, you need to enroll in the post-licensing course. This is required for your first renewal. Anybody can enroll in this course, but if you want to get it for credit, this is going to be after you get your license, before your first renewal. It's actually a requirement by the FREC that you get 45 hours of post-licensing. We've got a renewal deadline coming up on September 30th, and you don't have that that course done, your license goes null and void. But you don't want to wait for your deadline. So if you just got your license, you want to get enrolled in that course immediately, because that's going to get into more real-world topics like this. They're going to help you use your real estate license to actually make money. So that's all the time I've got for today. If you have any specific questions, 813-333-2676. Again, that's 813-333-2676. We have advisors standing by to answer any questions you have and assist you in any way that they can. You can call us or text us at that number. You could also go to tampaschool.com. Again, that's tampaschool.com to see all of our courses, all of our content, all of the videos, all the information, and you'll want to put in your email on that website, so we send you out emails whenever it is we have new videos. This is free content that we put out to help you better understand real estate and help you build your real estate empire. Thank you for tuning in today. My name is John Christmon. The show is brought to you by the Tampa School of Real Estate. You've been watching State of Real Estate. So you just got your real estate license. How can you jumpstart your real estate business? The number one thing you should do before you do anything else is post-licensing. Now look, this is already a requirement, so you're gonna have to do it anyways, but here's why you wanna do it early. The sooner you do post-licensing, the sooner you're gonna learn the real-world concepts in post-licensing that will help you create a business plan, that'll help you plan for your success in real estate. Post-licensing is all about real-world topics that are usable, that'll help you grow your real estate business. And at Tampa School of Real Estate, we have the best post-licensing courses around. Find out more about how post-licensing can help you jumpstart your real estate career. Go to postflorida.com. Are you studying for your Florida real estate exam? If you are, you need to check out our Pass First Try strategy. You're gonna love this. It's 4 steps that we break down the process to study for your Florida real estate exam. So you're set up to pass your Florida real estate exam, because that's what you're studying for, right? To pass your exam. It's 4 steps. Number 1, you learn the information. You've got to learn this to be able to pass the exam, but it doesn't stop at learning. Step 2, you've got to reinforce the basic, simple, key concepts. As you learn this information, keep reviewing the simple things. You don't need to know everything, but you got to review these basic key concepts. Step 3, you've got to test your knowledge. The exam's going to test your knowledge, so if you don't test your knowledge in advance, you won't find out if you know what you think you know until you take the exam. And then step 4 is be confident and prepared, because even if you know this material, you need to be confident that you know the material. Check out the full strategy at passfirsttry.com. That's passfirsttry.com.
The most powerful tool to study for your real estate exam is the Question Simulator from Tampa School of Real Estate. We've used our years of experience in preparing students for the Florida real estate exam to bring you the most powerful exam study tool available. In the Question Simulator, you'll be able to go directly to a particular unit so you can focus on the sections where you need the most practice. We have also included the percentages of each unit so you know which units are the most important for your real estate exam. Every question will immediately give you detailed feedback, which is almost always more important than the question or the answer themselves. After completing all the questions in a particular unit, you can go through question by question and review any that you've gotten wrong. You could also print out a report at the end of each quiz. The Question Simulator from Tampa School of Real Estate is 100% mobile compatible, so you can practice with test questions anywhere you have your phone with you. Enroll now at questionsimulator.com and get ready to pass your exam.
Have you been wanting to get your real estate license but have been struggling to find an instructor-led course that fits your schedule? I'm proud to introduce to you our on-demand instructor-led pre-licensing course. Now you do not have to make a course schedule fit around your schedule to take an instructor-led course. This course is designed to be 100% video-based instruction. And this video-based instruction, even though this is pre-recorded video, still gives you the opportunity to engage and interact with the information to ensure your understanding of important key concepts so you're prepared for your end of course exam and state exam. My name is John Christmon. I'll be your instructor in this course, and I've been with the Tampa School of Real Estate for several years now and have helped personally thousands of people going through the licensing process. I'm excited to be your instructor throughout this course. Now, as you're going through the course, if you need help, we're just a click away. In the corner, you'll see a little yellow chat bubble where you can message our student support team, where you'll be able to get in touch with our team of licensed support professionals that have sales associate licenses, broker licenses, and instructor licenses as well. So you don't have just one instructor, you have a whole team of people from the Tampa School of Real Estate to help keep you on track, to help keep you in the important information, and to help keep you moving closer towards building your real estate career, getting it off the ground, and being able to go out there to join a broker, to activate your license, and start earning commissions. All of that is possible and so much more. But to get started, you need to enroll. So enroll today. Take advantage of the special offer we have on this on-demand pre-licensing course. You'll have instant access. As soon as you enroll, you'll get an email with information to log into your course online, so you get logged in and start completing your course today. You don't have to wait until the class starts. The class is already there waiting for you. So take action today and let's start building your real estate empire. Have you been thinking about getting your Florida real estate license? Look, the process is probably easier than you think. We break it down step by step, how much it's going to cost, what it is that you need to do to get your Florida real estate license. Find out all of that and more at licensefl.com. Again, that's licensefl.com.
Do you want to incorporate studying for your real estate exams into your busy schedule? Now you can review the key topics you need to know to pass your class and state exams with our MP3 audio review. Simply pop in your headphones or connect to your car to reinforce crucial information while you exercise or drive. Listen to the first unit for free at mp3audioreview.com. That's mp3audioreview.com.
Hey, if you're enjoying the show today, which I'm sure you are, be sure to hit like, subscribe, post your comments, share with your friends and family. Thank you guys so much for watching.
You are watching
State of Real Estate. Every Friday at 12 noon Eastern Time. Grow your real estate business. You're watching State of Real Estate.